Hello there and welcome to another episode of Conversations with Desiree and Marian.
Hello, welcome.
In our last video, we said that we would talk about a tool in this video that will help you to discover all other underlying thoughts in one particular situation. And that tool is called the Judge Your Neighbor worksheet. Now, when you are in a situation with someone and you are upset or you're angry or sad, perhaps, it's a great moment. It maybe not feel so great, but it's a very good moment to fill out this tool because it shows you all the thoughts that you had running, all the things that you wanted from that person, all of the advice that you had for them. And that's why it's called a Judge Your Neighbor, right? All the thoughts about another person are actually, they're your thoughts. So they say something about your point of view in that situation. Now, instead of talking about it a lot, let's just demonstrate what it looks like. So I'm going to ask Desiree, maybe you can explain again the situation that you were in with your husband, and then I'll take you through the worksheet.
Yes, great. Yeah, so the situation was many years ago, I was setting up my first website when I just started my business. And it was a big task for me that felt overwhelming. I wanted Peter to help me, but he was mainly gone on business trips, so he wasn't really available. I managed to do it on a weekend day. I wanted to celebrate with him the going live, together with a bottle of Prosecco in my hand. He pointed out some mistakes that he saw and some other things I should change to make it better. And I really lost it. I got really upset and I stormed out the apartment. Okay. And after I let out a little bit of steam, I came back, I filled out the worksheet, and that is what came out of it.
Okay, so the worksheet. The worksheet consists of 6 points. And the point number 1 is going back to that situation. For you, it was with your husband. So who was it? The reason is, so what did you feel in that moment and why?
Mm-hmm. So I wrote, I am angry with Peter because he did not help me in the first place. And now he makes me feel I didn't do a good job. And he's criticizing me and he's not celebrating with me. And that really upset me.
Okay. Now, as you see, Desiree wrote 4 things. We picked out one of those thoughts. He's criticizing me. And we did the work on that. And you can see them in the previous videos. Point number 2 is about, so there is where you get more insights into yourself. What did you want? So in that situation, Desiree, what did you want from him? How did you want him to change?
Yeah, I want Peter to be proud of me. I want him to celebrate with me. I want him to respect me for what I have accomplished.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And again, there you hear she has different ones. Mm-hmm. You can start with the one that has the most charge for you, or you can simply do the work as we did with the first statement on all these 3 individual thoughts, on these 3 things that you wanted from Peter in that situation. Okay. The third point is about the advice that you would give him. So in that situation, what advice would you offer him? What is it he should or shouldn't do?
Yeah, I wrote Peter should have helped me before. He shouldn't make me feel incapable. And he should respect me as a professional person.
Clear. The fourth point is about the need. So in order for you to be happy in this situation, what do you need him to do or to say or to think?
What I wrote back then was, I need Peter to be my cheerleader. I need him to respect me. I need Peter to support me in what I do. And I wanted him to be my sounding board and help me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So as you can hear, and that's the advice that we would give you when you fill out this worksheet, is to use short, simple sentences and no holding back, no censoring of yourself, not being kind or nice, just write it as you felt it in that moment. And that's where we come to number 5. Here you can just let go with all of your complaints. Okay? So what did you think of him? That's number 5. What did you think of him in that situation?
I thought Peter is not interested in what I'm doing at all. He does not respect me. He does not help me at all. So he's sort of like, yeah, out of the picture pretty much.
And then the last point. So what is it about Peter and about this situation that you don't ever want to experience again?
I was very clear there. I don't ever want Peter to be so disrespectful or uninterested again.
Okay, so this is an example of how you can write the worksheet. And then what you do is to go through all of those thoughts if you want, or the ones that are most hurtful for you. Ask yourself the 4 questions or ask a facilitator to guide you in that, and then do the turnarounds.
And it was really interesting because you know, the best moment to fill out a worksheet is when you're really in it, like when you emotionally are running wild. This is the best moment to fill it out because it's so real, it's so strong, and you're so clear. And I recognized as soon as I wrote it down, it gave me such a relief because I felt I could express myself, even though I wasn't able to express myself to Peter yet because I was still in a foam of turmoil. But by writing it down so structured, it gave me an outlet to feel heard and to put the things somewhere safe. Yep. And that actually already gave me more clarity. In one way that we will hear in the next video is where I could actually literally right after take some of the actions that made me feel so much better. And we'll talk about that in the next video.
Really looking forward to hearing that.
Yes. See you in the next video then. Thank you, Marjan.
Bye-bye.